as free as the wind blows.
He's cute when he's sleeping. Elson and Abigail were usually the first ones up in the morning, followed by Jonah, Henry. Caleb, we're going to leave without you. And finally, Caleb.
His son, the Bab, started writing down all the
This shrine in Haifa is one of the holiest sites of the Baha'i faith. Baha'i emphasizes unity across cultures and religions.
And they're all over here in they're all over the world. They're not allowed to live over here in Israel, even though the two holiest sites are the tomb of the Baha'u'llah, which is the founder of the religion, and he's found in Acre, and the Bab, who was the one that is the door to the religion, and he's buried over here in Haifa. So the two holiest sites of the world. This was the Crusade city and the kingdom of the Crusades. You've heard of the Crusades? There were these knights in shining armor that conquered this land for the church.
The fort at Acre had a secret tunnel that connected two parts of the compound.
But for adults, that was a bit difficult because everyone had to bend over and walk through. So very wisely, Nathan, you said that to me, right? Why did they do that? Caleb, why did they do that?
Somebody was chasing them, they didn't have very much time.
Right. So that if the attacker would come through the tunnel, they would have to slow down. So it gives them a little bit of a run because you know that you have to bow down.
And also, Jonas, I think all those like little corners of those curves, it's like you could just be hiding right behind one with your sword, and you'd have your sword out, and it would give you room to use your sword.
Very good.
People come.
They renovated it a little bit to show you how the screen used to look like.
What seemed to interest the kids the most, though, were the ancient toilets.
Depends if you're going for number 1 or for number 2. Okay?
I wonder if it's a giant hole in there.
And was it
Later, the fort was taken over by the Turks, and finally by the British, who used it as a prison for members of the Jewish underground.
that we can see now the Crusade period? Okay? And the story of Napoleon attacking. So what you're going to hear it in the Arabic style, which is to basically blow it completely out of proportions and to mess up all the information together. But it's still a cultural experience, and for you to understand a little bit about how the Arab world works. And you're also going to see the Turkish hammam. Now what is even more important is that on the roof of the Turkish hammam, in 1947, the Lehi, one of the underground movements over here, blew up the prison, and prisoners escaped, Jewish and Arab prisoners escaped from the prison under the British mandate. This was one of the biggest blows to the British mandate. You can go all the way around. And
Why did you just step onto the rock and then go?
Another ancient aqueduct, built by the Romans, repaired by the Crusaders, and still working today, sending water to Acre.
They banged through the wall, they found that vault. From that vault they saw this vault, they looked into this vault and they saw the water. Once they saw the water, they realized why the rushing water at the spring was making such a noise in Acre, and why the exit of
Rosh Hanikra is at the foot of a chalk mountain range, which dips into the sea right on the border between Israel and Lebanon.
Abby,
anyone needs to buy? Guys, the men's on that side.
you want to be a magician, John?
Grottos filled with seawater were formed by the waves lapping on the soft rock. We took this picture in a railroad tunnel linking Lebanon and Israel, which is now blocked.
Thank you, Jared. Okay.